Dr. Allison, I had had all kinds of food problems. I was developing more and more food allergies, and it was getting worse where more and more foods were things I couldn't eat anymore. And what I was having was abdominal pain. I was having where my whole abdomen would swell right after I ate. And this was within minutes of eating. I would have water weight problems from my rib cage on down. I would just swell throughout the day, and it wasn't body fat, it was actually water weight. And it would get so painful that I'd have a hard time bending my knees sometimes, and I'd have to go lie down and put my feet up, and this was all from food allergies. And also I would get itching around my eyes, my eyelids and underneath and on my jawline. And it would even bother me in the middle of the night, so I was having to cut out more and more foods, and I was just down to some vegetables and chicken and beef. No dairy, couldn't eat any grains or seeds or anything. It was just terrible. So, and I could only eat, maybe once a day and then have a little snack later on. And I had to go to a wedding this past Saturday, and of course it was catered, and there were little snacks to eat at first before the main meal came out. So I had little cubes of cheese, I had little slices of summer sausage, which was processed food, and normally all of this would have given me trouble within minutes of eating it. I also had pork because it was catered by a barbecue place. I had some beans that go with the pork. I had salad with Thousand Island dressing, and I even had a dinner roll. And normally the bread would give me instant, terrible acid reflux and heartburn. I should have had bloating and pain and just all kinds of rumbling and problems like that, and I would have been miserable. And every few minutes I kept checking myself and nothing was happening, and my whole abdomen was flat. And I'd wait 15 more minutes and I'd bite another piece of cheese and nothing happened, and I kept telling my partner, nothing's happening. So I couldn't wait to tell you, Dr. Allison, nothing was happening. I had no heartburn, no bloating, no distended abdomen, no water weight gain. I slept fine that night. I even had half a glass of wine, and that didn't bother me in the middle of the night, which normally it would wake me up. And no problems whatsoever. In fact, I forgot to say this earlier, but the next morning I had homemade buttermilk biscuits with some sausage, breakfast sausage, and egg. No problem. I didn't have to take antacid. So I was shocked, and I couldn't wait to tell you, and it was amazing, and I would recommend the treatments to anybody who's having food allergies and problems like that, because it was miserable. And so this past Saturday was a triumph.